Hello. Okay, so we have a long day today. So we are prepping for the day. So we have the live stream, and while I do the live stream, I will be continuing decluttering. I've been decluttering for the month of July, for whatever's left of July. So today I think I'm going to work with the bathroom baskets. And then I have 2 masterclass last webinars of 2 hours each. So we have a long day. Okay, so I'm having water with electrolytes for hydrating and staying sane during the day, because we're gonna do a lot of learning today. And I'm having my greens. I just finished my breakfast. I have hard-boiled eggs. And today, take your... What the fuck? Weirdo. Yes, I live in Florida. I live in Florida. So this over here is the drink I have every morning. It has the full servings of fruits, veggies, and it has biotin. It has a few supplements that helps my body to keep producing collagen, and it also has probiotics, prebiotics, and digestive enzymes for digestive health. Yeah, we have a long day today. So, welcome. The chat is fucking weird, dude, today. Anyways. What you doing? You having fun? I think you are. Good. Oh, what you do for a living? I am studying right now to become a certified neuroscience coach. So that way I can add to my health and wellness coaching business online. I want to help transform females, but I want to help them like neuroscience based, like making real lasting change. So yeah, that's what I've been doing lately, and little by little trying to become a full-time content creator. We're figuring that out. Oh, we are going to keep decluttering. We're not fixing anything, or maybe we can say it is a fixing. We are going to, after I finish my drink, we're gonna sit down. Today I'm going to the restroom. I had other plans for today. I wanted to finish the closet. However, we're not gonna have a lot of time for the live stream today. I have 1 hour and a half. Because I have 2 back-to-back classes, and both of them are 2 hours. So I'm gonna have 4 hours of like classes today. One of them is about like neuroscience and everything about the brain. The second one, it's about the legal side of having a coaching business, because a lot has changed lately. So I'm gonna get like updated with everything about being a coach, online coach. Dime. It's too hot because you're playing and you're outside. So instead of doing the closet, which is probably gonna take me a lot of time, okay, we're gonna do some storage bins that I have in the bathroom. So we're gonna declutter that. So we've been little by little decluttering and resetting for what's left of July. Basically, we are, changing my life. I'm right now changing my life. I'm studying to get certified and make a good income by myself. I recently got separated. I was a stay-at-home wife, and I'm a single mom of 3. No careers, no nothing. So yeah, there's a timeline before I can finally like be on my own and be completely independent on a good, healthy way where I'm still gonna be able to be a person mom. Because I moved 2 years to Florida, so we have like no family and friends in here, so it's just me. It's just me and 3 kids. So the rest of the year is gonna be a very hustle. It's gonna be a lot of hustle. So now that in August we're getting back into a routine because school starts. Whatever it's left of July, we're like resetting the home, setting the stone, so that way at the end of like decluttering and resetting my home, because I work from home and I also homeschool one of my kids, we can then plan our content and our work and everything for August and start like really strong for work wise on August. I'm redoing my website, whatever you call it, rebranding. I'm rebranding my personal website right now, which I'm gonna launch. So there's a lot of things happening right now. You have a lot of class. Okay, I'm there with you. All for a better life. Yeah, I was talking about this on the live stream yesterday, but just in case you're new, first of all, my name is Stephanie. I just recently got separated, and soon I will be on my own with 3 kids, from a toddler to a high schooler. And something that I have learned is that if I get a regular job, I'm a pastry chef. I graduated as a pastry, and even like the jobs I had as a pastry, I also work all my life doing housekeeping. Reality is that my income, I will be able to afford living on my own, but I won't qualify for apartments, because apartments right now ask you 3 times the rent. Like if you pay a certain amount of rent, your income has to be 3 times that. And for me, I'm gonna have to make $5,100 a month as a single mom with a regular full-time job. Like nobody makes $5,100 with a regular full-time job. So that means that I'm gonna have to get a second full-time job just to qualify to get an apartment. So that's when it hit me, and I was like, I need to hustle my ass off and finally build the life of my dreams that I always wanted to build, which was an online business, so that way I can be with my children. Because that's the other thing, I can only work after my son gets out of high school, so that way he can babysit his siblings. So that means my full-time jobs are gonna be at nighttime and during the hours that they're sleeping, because during daytime I have to babysit my toddler, homeschool my 9-year-old, and also take and pick up my high school son. So it's a lot. A lot of things that maybe a lot of parents don't see or understand, and sometimes every country as well is very different. So maybe for a single mom it's good in certain countries, but in here in America it's insane. It's insane that they're asking me 3 times my rent. Like, I can pay my rent, I can pay my water bill, I can pay everything with a regular full-time job, but they were gonna be like, yeah, you have to make $5,000 a month, and I don't care if you can pay your rent, we're not giving you an apartment. Stay in the street with your kids. It's ridiculous how the system works in America. But well, I'm taking this as you know what? I always wanted to do something with my life. I always wanted to build some, you know, a certain lifestyle, and for me and my kids. And this situation is just pushing me to do what I want to do. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, like with even if I get like a $12 job, like I remember like 10 years ago I was working in Golden Corral and I was not even making $10 the hour. So I'm guessing now it will be like approximately $12 the hour. But even when I was working full time at Golden Corral, as a certified, as a graduated baker, I was barely making $300 a week. So that's when I had to go and get a second job, and I was spending 3 days on a road with no sleep at all. I would not have any sleep for 72 hours. I was falling asleep. It was bad. And, and yeah, now I'm like having triggers because I'm in a situation where if things don't happen soon, I'm gonna be again like homeless and all that stuff by winter, just to make it worse. So I didn't fall for the American dream. I just didn't know it was, again, every country is different. So if things were operating the same way they were operating in my country, then it will be a whole different situation. In my country, you can rent a home if you have a job and you can pay your rent, but they're not gonna be like you have to have three times your rent. My family is actually in Airbnb business, and my parents also have. My sister manages 85 properties right now. My parents, we've been in this business before Airbnb was at Airbnb. And my dad and my sister also have clients to rent long-term rentals, and the rules over there are not the same that here. Dude, stop talking shit about you inviting me somewhere and asking the same shit over and over so you get attention and people think that I know you. There are opportunities out there. Yeah, I know they are. Right now, I am looking for a job, but at the same time, I am building my career so I can make a good income as a coach and be at home with my kids. Also, when I was having this life years ago in Virginia, where I was working three jobs and everything, my kids were being babysitting, but I was never with them because as soon as they came from daycare or school, I was gone for work. And by the time they wake up, I was just taking them back to school so I can keep going with my jobs, and I was not raising my children. Also, I do have a little bit of like triggering with who watches my kids because some people, family members, um, were like physically hurting them all the time, and they got traumas, and my children end up getting therapy and because of depression and a lot of crazy shit that happened that I didn't even know what's going on until I started to notice some symptoms in my children, and I was wondering like why they're like this, what's going on. And years later, after therapy and all that stuff, is when I figured out that the person that was taking care of them was like hitting them and hurting them and not feeding them, not showering them, like they were not being taken care of. I did not thought America was perfect. No country is freaking perfect. Graduated baker? Ugh, how pathetic. How is that pathetic? You're a miserable human being. Get out of my chat. You're a super woman. Yeah, I would. I really like that job, and sometimes I do miss it. We had good community, or at least in the one that I was. I do like the food, but the pay was horrible. Good afternoon. As soon as you call me Miss Lopez, I already know who you are. Ah. I don't need to be on your level, sweetie. Maybe you are not in my level. How about that? It is hard with two people working nowadays. Yeah, now imagine one person doing it all. Sometimes I feel like we're going downhill. We are going downhill. She wants someone to take care of her. Actually, I don't. I want to stay single and I never ever want to get married. So, your comment, it's fucking stupid, idiot. If you serve a golden car, you will make. Bakers at Golden Corral or Saints. I hate bakery department. It was a lot at that time. I saw that it changed, but when I was working, we had the regular soft serve ice cream that I have to keep going over and over again to put new cones because people will like get the cones out in a nutshell. On top of that, I had to keep the bar full, and I needed at least three minimum of 3 items of each one. Example, we had carrot cake, pistachio cake, and chocolate cake. I needed to have at least 3 of each in the bar. I could not allow to have less, or I would get a grind warning. And by the time you put this amount of cakes and you turn around to grab the other ones, people already grabbed them and took them. People go crazy in the bars. And it is hard to keep the bar full when you have puddings, cakes, cookies, fruits, pies, and a bunch of shit. We also had the bluebell ice cream, but because they're expensive and people freaking love them, we have to serve them. The bluebell ice cream it was not an ice cream that you will serve yourself like the rest of the bar. So I have always had a line for the freaking ice cream. On top of that, we had the freaking cotton candy machine. That was the worst of it all. People were like rats and roaches. As soon as I turned that machine on, people would run into the bar, and I would never be able to finish keeping that damn thing full. And then the rack was only 8 cotton candy, so I have to keep making and keep making and keep making and keep making. While I had a line for the ice cream, wherein I have people saying that the ice cream cones were done when the bar was already almost empty. And on top of that, you have people that don't understand this safety precautions when it comes to a bar. And like, we also had a chocolate fountain. Praise the gods, they took that shit out, I think. That chocolate fountain, it was huge, okay? And if there's a child that comes with his finger and does like this to the chocolate, I have to turn that thing off, throw all of that chocolate, break that fountain out in pieces, dismantle it, wash it, and then I had to go. The chocolate is frozen, it's hard, so then I have to go and defrost all of that chocolate, so then I can put that machine again together and then put new ones. And so every time a kid decides to also double dip, he put the strawberry, he ate the strawberry and put it again, I had to do that whole process all over again. Oh, and by the way, I also had to keep the freaking keep baking constantly the breads, because those breads are freaking delicious and people just take them. So on top of that, I am baking, I am making production, I am making cakes, I am making new cookies, I am making new everything. And I was the only one in the kitchen. So it was crazy. But I liked it. But I was always running. Like the whole 8 hours that I was working, I was just running. And it was just a little bar that I was inside of. And I was just running from here to here, from here to here, from here to here. I remember sometimes I would say, like, people were asking me for like cotton candy, and I was like, just give me 5 minutes, because I was so busy doing so many things at the same time. And sometimes I will forget and I would not do the 5 minutes. And sometimes I would feel bad, because I couldn't perform. And I remember I forgot somebody, and then when I remember and I look at the person was looking at me, and I was like, I'm so sorry, come here. And they were like, we understand, because they were looking at me running like crazy. Like, how do you say that? Like a chicken without a head. Okay, this nigga needs to, this dude needs to be blocked. He's we don't have time for you, bro. Good afternoon. How you doing today? Mark, vacationing in another. Yeah, I remember you. How you doing? Yeah, but I don't want to have anybody in my life. I don't want a man in my life. I I mean, I've been doing it for a very long time. For the question about the fitness program or whatever. Like right now, I am drinking my greens. Like right now, this has um, my full serving of fruits and veggies. It has probiotics, prebiotics, 11 digestive enzymes. It also has the collagen builder, which it supplements that my body needs to naturally keep producing collagen. So I'm always watching for what I eat. I don't just go crazy. I eat. When I go grocery shopping, I read the ingredients and I try to be artificial flavor, colors, artificial anything free. Um, what else? I try to keep up with my protein. I try to eat as clean as I can. I try to not have too many like preservatives in my foods. Whenever I can afford, I have a list of the fruits and veggies that I most buy organic because they are way too high in pesticides. And of course, as a single mom, you cannot buy everything organic. And I have like the regular fruits and veggies that I allow myself to just buy regular because the amount of toxins. But when every time it's berries, berries are the worst. Berries are the worst in pesticides. The amount of it that they have, it's ridiculous. So I would always recommend your berries, have them organic, and always move. Like right now I haven't done it because it's summer and it's way too crazy, but I was um, during the year I started to do like my walks every afternoon. So I'm thinking for August when school starts I'm gonna do it again, but because it's too hot I'm gonna do it in the morning. So my plan is to leave my son in school and do my walks when the weather is still manageable. Because before I was going before, like I would go hiking and then pick up my son. So it's already late afternoon and the heat was high. So always move the body and always work out at least 4 times a week. And I don't follow a workout program anymore. I just make sure I'm working out. I did start it 2 weeks ago, but I had to stop because my daughter that was helping me to watch my toddler when I was in the gym, she's in Puerto Rico, so now I cannot go to the gym until she comes back. But I did make exclusive for me a workout program where I'm gonna focus on my abs and my legs and glutes. Because my upper body is already pretty toned. I do have still one upper body day, but because I'm a mom of a toddler, I'm already weightlifting all day, every day. So I did created a program, but before that program, I would do a mix of Pilates, strength training, cardio, whatever I was feeling in the moment. A nightmare. Because I needed to. I was a single mom. I needed a job. Getting jobs is not that easy, and getting one that will pay you good either. Sometimes I had to have that job, and then I would get out of there, and then I would work. I was in the night shift on Golden Corral, and then I would get out of Golden Corral and go to Dunkin' Donuts from 12 p.m. until 5 a.m. And then I would make it home at 5:30, and then I would not go to sleep because if I did, I was not gonna wake up because I needed to be by 6:30 getting my kids up and getting them ready for then go to work on my cleaning job. Yeah, it was a lot. English not very good. Your English is not very good either, sweetie. The spelling, what? Are you talking about me? It's good you're still working even you're tired. I mean, I have no other choice. You have to do it, right? keep your body healthy. I try because that's the thing. Like, I try to keep healthy because I'm a mom and I'm all day doing. And you need to have the energy to do all those things. You need to have the energy to work long shifts and you know, deal with children. It's a lot. I'm I used to live in Virginia, but then I moved back to Puerto Rico. And then because of the relationship I was in, because of his job, we had to move here to Florida. So I moved to Florida like 2 years ago. But now we broke up, and now I'm like starting this new life alone in this state. My children love it here. They don't want to go back to Puerto Rico. I love here. I don't want to go back. So now I'm trying to figure it out. How to live here. And Puerto Ricans are American citizens. Like when we are born, or we are our birth certificates are from American citizens. Are you gonna solve the? I still don't know how I'm gonna do the apartment situation until oh, because I don't know. I don't know what job I'm gonna get. I don't know if I'm gonna make it good on my online business. I don't know what's the status. So until one thing doesn't happen, I will know what the other thing is gonna go. So right now I am working for a job, while at the same time I am studying to become a certified neuroscience coach and building my online website so that way I can do my online coaching. Do you smoke weed? Dude, I can tell you just came to the stream because we've been talking about health and wellness and you asking me if I smoke weed. So right now for the month of July, which is what we've been doing in the live stream, I need to get started. For the month of July, I decided it was summer, so I got out of the wagon. I was exhausted. Hi, gorgeous. What you up to? Hmm. You watching TV? Okay. Okay, so I was doing so much during the year and going out every day that I literally reached the point of fatigue. And yeah. So I reached a point of fatigue and I was like, I needed a break. So when my daughter, also summer came, and I want to make sure that my daughter has like memories, childhood summer days. Because when we were in Puerto Rico, it was summer all year long. So we never had seasons. So we were never forced to live the experience of the seasons. But now that we're here, like we have fall, we have spring, and we have all these seasons. So when I moved here, I needed to make sure. I wanted to make sure that my daughter was enjoying her summer and had good memories for her, you know, for her childhood. So when she went to Puerto Rico, the pressure went off because she's in Puerto Rico until August. And I was like, yes, now I can just stay at home and run and do absolutely nothing but just like sit down in my pajamas and work on my computer. However, that's detrimental. That's detrimental for your energy and your health and wellness and everything. And now I started to feel it. Like I was feeling like brain fog, very exhausted, and it was taking me a lot of effort to do something. Um, I've been doing a lot of job applications, so that's a lot of freaking energy, feeling the same thing over and over and over again. So I decided, you know what? Finally, August is coming. School is starting. We're gonna be able to get started back into like having a routine, a schedule, and again work on my business and launch my website and everything. So we decided that for whatever left of July, we're gonna reset the home. So every day I've been doing something. Yesterday I did all of my hangers and my daughter's clothing, all the hangers. I also cleaned 3 drawers from my desk. It's not the desk, it's where you put your clothes. I forgot the name of it. And today I had plans to finish the closet because I do have like bookshelves with lots of clothes over there. But I don't have time. I only have 1 more hour left of the live stream before I take 2 masterclasses. I have 2 masterclasses today. I've been studying for neuroscience, so I have a neuroscience class at 2 o'clock, and that's from 2 to 4. And then I have another class because I'm gonna be doing online coaching. The online coaching business and rules and legal fees have changed. Hello, so guys. I'm gonna take a class from 4 to 6 about legal shit, whatever, in the neuroscience business. So instead of doing the closet, I'm gonna do these 2 thingies, and I think I can do more if I'm pretty sure we're gonna have time to do all of them, but a smaller project. But every day I've been getting projects done. Like the day before I did all of the girls' toys. Everything that was broken, we got it out. What was not working anymore, we tossed it. So yeah. I struggle with severe depression, anxiety, and panic attacks. And again, I'm starting basically from scratch. Like right now, my ex is my freaking roommate because I was a stay-at-home wife and I have no job or anything. So yeah. Are you? Hello, I'm doing well. Welcome everybody. If you could go back, what is one thing you would change in your life? I don't know, to be honest. Give me a second, guys. I hope. Espérate, todavía. Todavía, espérate. You are, mommy. I don't know. I don't know. Probably I would have started my dream career way before now. I guess that would be it. What's up? Ooh, pizza and hot wings. The hot wings, I will have the wings without hot in it. Okay. Yeah, I have my 2 boys have the same dad. You okay? My 2 boys have the same dad, but the asshole decided to not pay child support because my oldest left the house to live with him. So his math was like, well, you have 1 kid, I have 1 kid, so I don't have to pay you child support anymore. And I was like, you motherfucker. Okay, so I have some makeup that I keep saving just in case I want to use it or whatever, but I honestly never do. So I think I'm gonna toss it. I like your lipstick. Thank you. You're welcome. This is probably even expired. Honestly, he doesn't even have my child. That's the funny story. My son left me because he wanted. I want to be with my father. It turns out my son has been staying with my parents because he has a girlfriend and he has a 2-bedroom apartment and he's taking care of his mom because she's really old and she's in bed. So one of the rooms are for his mom, so the other room is for him and his girlfriend. So he'd rather have his girlfriend in the house. He'd rather have his girlfriend in the house than take care of his son. And I recently found out that my son did not finish the school. He lost a school year. So now, because he never put my son in school, now he's gonna, if he go back to school, he's gonna have to repeat the whole year. Yeah, that's the tea. And it's with my dad. Basically, the only time he has his son, it's when my dad is on vacation. Because my dad, they're already in that age where they're successful entrepreneurs. He's successful. My parents are successful entrepreneurs. And now they're in that age where they're just traveling, you know? And, okay, so I'm going to toss this. Okay. This we can keep. This is old. This is toss. This is toss. I never use this. If you play, you have to pay. I don't know what you're talking about. Liquid eyeliner. I don't know. This lipstick, it's a non. And what is this? Oh, I think this is the eyebrow. Yeah. It's not even shocking. At least my other son, it's funny how perspective, because I think it's funny that my two sons are only 1.5 years apart and they literally had the same childhood because they had the same dad, you know. And they only 1.5 years apart, and every time they were with my parents, it was both of them. Every time they were with their dad, it was both of them. And when I struggle with the situations that when I struggle in Virginia, like they were both with me living the same thing. And it's crazy how they both see me so different. And my oldest decided to be mad at me for something I still don't know what I did. And praise his dad when his dad has never ever be there for them. His dad used to have them every other weekend, and in his every other weekend he will pick them super late at night, and when the day that they had to bring him back, they will bring him back super early. He will not spend time with them. He will leave the kids with his mom so he can go party with his friends. They will sometimes he will not even show up and leave the kids hanging, and the kids were all dressed waiting for their dad. And it's crazy how I've been the one always taking care of them, sacrificing everything for them, and how I was the one there always for everything they needed. He was asthmatic. I had to be in the hospital with him countless of times, and his dad was never in the hospital with him. And yet his dad was like this amazing human being and I was this monster. But at the same time, because I was the one in charge of him, I was the one forced to reprehend him every time he was doing something wrong. Comparing to when he's with his dad, he's only 1.5 days every 2 weeks with his dad. So with his dad, his dad never had to reprehend him, fight to him or anything. So to his dad, like, oh, my dad never reprimands me or nothing. But I'm like, yeah, because you're just like 2-3 days of a whole month over there. on separate occasions. So obviously he doesn't have a reason to reprehend you and like put you on timeout or whatever. That job it's mine. When you're doing bad in school, I have the one to have to put you the educate you and hey, I'm trying to find the word, but it doesn't come to me. But hopefully you understand. So for him, I was the monster, and his dad was this amazing human being. But my other son is the complete opposite. My other son is like, yeah, he's my dad, and I love him, but I know what he is. I know that as a parent, as a dad, he like every time there was an emergency, I would call my dad. Every time I needed, if I had to go to hospital with one kid and I needed somebody to watch the other kid, I would not call his dad to take care of him. I would call my dad. If they needed something, either food or glasses or whatever, medicine, I would go to my dad. I would not go to their dad. Like, how can they not see these things, you know? And my other son is like, no, I know that you're the one that's been there. I know that my dad, he even told me this story. They were Halloween costume hunting. They have his dad then had another child. They have a little sibling. And his dad went and buy these 2 super expensive costumes. And when his son asked him for a new costume for Halloween, he was like, no, I don't have money for a costume for you. And he was getting out with 2 expensive costumes. And my son saw that, he sees those things. So my other son is like, no, I will never leave you. I don't want to go with you. I don't know why my brother, it's the way he is. He's being very ungrateful. And I'm like, okay. And the funny story is, now that he's finally with his amazing dad is not even taking care of him. How funny is life? Are you married? No. I'm drinking my green synergy. This has a full serving of fruits and veggies. It has probiotics, prebiotics, digestive enzymes, and it has collagen and other ingredients that it's my collagen builder to help my body to keep producing collagen. Really? She just grew her entire face. You look stunning. I'm Puerto Rican. Not every Latina is Mexican, my friend. Take that lesson, please. Okay, let's see.
What are you doing?
I need to have like a self-care draw.
What's she doing?
Cleaning the mess. What is this? Pillow mist. Look, this needs to be in my nightstand. I love this perfume, and I lost, somebody broke my thing and now I cannot use it. I have to toss it. And she's not cheap to be tossed, by the way. Yeah. But change once they get comfortable. Yeah. Face mask. Micellar water. What is this? Perfume. Bath bombs. I thought I was all done with the... See, this is why the cleaning once in a while is good, because I thought I was out of them, and look, I just found them. Oh, I found a third one. I'm finding a lot of things that I thought I was over with. and I still had them, but now it's still gonna have to toss them because they probably expired. This is nice for like cereal. This is a dry brush. This is something you should do before showering. I think this is the one that doesn't work. Brand new, and it doesn't work. Okay. I need a Ziploc bag for this type of things. And this is probably all that you have. Whitening. My spelling is trash. Is this supposed to be like this? I don't think so. What the hell? Did something ate this? Trash. This is broken. Will it work on fit, huh?
Mommy, what Mommy did?
What, Mama?
Mommy did. Why you a mess?
I'm cleaning.
Why you messing? You cleaning?
I'm making a mess. You think so?
Yes.
Yeah, but you will see. Trust the process, okay? Trust the process. We got this. You'll see how it's gonna be nice.
Oh, the color blue?
Yeah, leave it there y te lo creo.
Mommy, I like the color. Mommy,
Be respectful to each other. There's no need to bully other people. Oh, somebody was asking me yesterday. I think he has a face mask fetish because he was asking me like, oh, do you have face masks? Can you go check and put them on? And I'm like, okay, this is giving me red flags. And I just cut the conversation immediately.
Mommy,
Luna.
I like the color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have face
So
mask and
pretty.
foot for the foot too. The feet.
The food?
Foot.
Food.
Yes.
Sunscreen.
Sunscreen.
Mommy, and Nuna and Mommy.
I love you. My mommy Dinda.
So, Mommy, we can do now.
I did try that years ago for the Navy, but then I found out that when you're a single parent, you have to give custody of your kids to somebody because you're gonna be eventually deployed, is how you call it. You're gonna be leaving for months or days or weeks, and legally you have to give the child support, like child legal thing, to somebody else for when you're not there. So that means that person will have legal rights to your child, and I was like, I'm not doing that. I bought this and I never use it. And honestly, I don't think I will ever will. Because knowing how I am, I might totally destroy my eyebrows. This is an eyebrow wax because I wanted to save money. But I probably will destroy my eyebrow. If it was the boys, they do have their dad, but once again, I guess you just knew in the stream, but I was like talking earlier how my oldest son left the house to go live with his dad, and he's technically be staying with my parents, not with his dad. So if he's not taking care of one child, he's not gonna take care of two. And my daughters don't have their dads, so that's a no. Not every dad is a present dad, or not every present dad is a responsible good dad either. My daughters haven't even met their dads, and my oldest is almost 9 years old and she has never met her dad. He just recently started talking to me, and for the first time ever, he sent me money like 2 months ago for the first time ever after 9 years, almost 10. And when I asked him, like, because I know he's in Florida, but I don't know where in Florida, he didn't even want to tell me where he is. So I was like, well, okay, why you don't want to tell me where you are? Like, what are you hiding, you know? But oh well. It is what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna put that over there. I think I can do this horse crafting. Okay. So, I guess I'm gonna use this for this. Super suit and no recruiter. I am in Indeed, and I found this place called Backstage, which is good for like people looking for like actors, models, and content creators. So I'm gonna try that next month, because you do have to pay a membership, and see how that one goes. Here's a hater. The common problem is you. Sure. Backstage. I think it's Backstage. Like, they over there you can find jobs for modeling, acting, theaters, content creation. There's yeah, I saw it and it's pretty cool. So we'll see. I'm gonna try it and see. You can accept any responsibility for their fathers not being in their lives. What do you want me to do? To force? Do you want me to force? You want me to shove my kids in their nose? Like, no, here. Because this is the problem. I could legally make them pay child support, which I am. Well, one of them, because the other one I tried, but I couldn't, because he doesn't want to give me his information, his address, or anything. So I cannot put him on child support. The system automatically, when I went there, I don't have his phone number, I don't have his address, I don't have anything. And she's like, your place is gonna be closed. Like, we have nothing. If we don't have an address, we cannot do anything. The office told me. When it comes to the physical interactions, if I force a human being to have an interaction with a child, he's not gonna treat her with love. He's gonna treat her with resentment, with anger, like, go over there. He's not gonna do his job well. And guess who's gonna feel that? My child. My child is gonna feel that her dad doesn't love her and her dad is taking care of her because he has no other choice. And I am not gonna do that. I am not gonna do that to my child. Just to make him responsible. This is not about him. This is about my kids. One of them is paying child support, and now because he owns me 2 years, and that was a shebang. I was able to find him because I knew he was in the system. One of them doesn't have children, so I cannot. He's not in the system. But the other, I was like, he is in the system. I know he owns child support because he told me himself, and he does have kids. So because he was in the system, little by little, taking names after name after name out of all the humans that had his name and live in his country and his city and whatever, we finally found his address, and still they have to send a cop simultaneous time to his home because every time they would go, he was not there, nobody was responding. And when they finally found him, they forced him to pay his child support like he's supposed to, and they put his name in the thing. But now I live in the US and he lives in Puerto Rico, and he just recently called me and he asked me if I could like pardon his debt, so that way he could like travel to the US to meet my daughter. So I told him that I was willing to do that and give him the opportunity to like be in her life, because I am not the type of parent that will take my personal opinions about their dad and use it against my child. By example, the boy's dad, when I met him, he had a daughter, right? And her mom was in that time a little bit problematic, and and this broke my heart, and this is a promise I made to myself that I was never gonna do to my children. He lived in the same building complex. Like from his balcony, he will see the balcony of his daughter, ex-wife, home, okay? And he spent 2 months that he couldn't see his daughter. He was trying to see his daughter and he couldn't see her, right? And then one day she came crying and she's like, daddy, daddy, daddy. And she was like in a rush, hugging him and kissing him. And he's like, hold on. Like I haven't seen you in 2 months. And she's like, no, I have to leave. Nobody can know I'm here, because if my mom finds out that I came to see you, she's gonna hurt me. And that shit literally destroyed my heart. And I promised myself that it doesn't matter how much I hate their father or my children, I will never, ever, never, ever interfere in the relationship of my children with their dad. I have them in Facebook, and I always posting photos and videos of my kids, so that way they can see everything about their kids. They can know everything they doing. Every time they do call me, which is once in a blue moon, I always answer the phone or call back. I have never ever said no for them to having a relationship with their child. But it has to be them, the one working to have a relationship with their child, because I'm already doing my job. I'm already busting my ass taking care of my kids, working 2 and 3 jobs to take care of my kids, being present every day, sacrificing my life for being taking physically care of them, and then I have to do their job and make them to come here? No. You need to call, you need to do your job as a dad to look for your child. Puerto Rico, if he owns child support right now, because he did not do good with his life, so now he's basically like starting over, and he doesn't have a license, because if you own child support, they're not going to allow you to renew your license or your passport, and they will not allow you to travel. So if he wants to come and travel here because he owns child support, he cannot do that. So he called me to see if I can go to the child support offices. That was like a few days ago. And like say, hey, I want to forgive his debt. I just want to stay with whatever he's paying now and start fresh from now. And that way he will be able to like get his license, his passport, and like start all over again, because right now he's in deep shit from a bunch of stupid shit he did. So yeah, I'm a therapist. Tomorrow is my birthday. Congratulations. Hope you have a great day. Thank you. You too. He's not even the dad. He should get a DNA test. Fucking idiot. That's the sad truth. I'm sure she takes responsibility for her part, not his. He's a grown-ass man, and he has the freedom, the ability, the opportunity to do his job. why do I need to do the job for him? Why is it me that one has to do everything that he needs to do for having his child? He's claiming he's claiming like he regrets a lot of things. He regrets how he did things, because when he found out I was pregnant, he completely disappeared. And when child support's office was looking for him, he was like, he was denying the information. He was like, I'm not gonna give you my information. If I don't give you my information, you cannot find me. The problem, he was in the system, so they did find him. I thought you were crying, bro. And when they finally find him, he had no other choice to do what he needed to do. No wonder you don't want to get married again. Yeah, one of the many reasons. We have a bully here. We need to block him. Let's not talk about other people, or you will be blocked. Yeah, retract the message. Let's be respectful. Hi, nice to meet you too. What time is it? Okay, I got 30 minutes. Okay. Ow, wow. Damn, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. Okay. I think I'm gonna put that over there because it has to do with makeup and glam. And this we're gonna put in here. Okay, I'm happy. This was a complete mess, but now it looks good. Okay. This, let me wash it. Oh, I can charge this, but another day. I don't have time now. Where is it? And then we have this. Okay. I don't have time for that one today. So I'm doing the bathroom storage baskets today. Because I have to leave in 30 minutes. I cannot do the long live stream today because I have 2 master classes. I have one that it's about neuroscience because I'm studying to be a neuroscience coach. So every time I see master classes about neuroscience and how the brain works, I always go to expand my knowledge. But there's also another master class right after that one where it's about the legal changes and legal shit when it comes to like a coaching business. Because I want to build my online health and wellness coaching business, and I want to do it based on neuroscience. That's gonna be like my specialty when it comes to helping people to get into a healthier lifestyle. I'm gonna be based like in brain, how the brain works, so you can make like because sometimes you know how you see, and I'm telling this by experience, like sometimes we know what we need to do. We know we need to work out. We know we need to eat healthy, and we know what we need to eat, and we know what we don't need to eat. But somehow we find ourselves stuck in a route that we don't understand why we're not doing something or why something is not happening, whatever. And this is the number one thing. You can have a personal trainer, but if they don't work with how we humans work, then change is not gonna be forever, long lasting, permanent, or anything like that. So yeah. Okay, here I keep holding to this thinking I'm gonna give it away as a present or whatever, and honestly I don't, never, years pass and I never send presents to anybody. So I think it's time for me to be realistic with myself and admit that I'm just not gonna do this shit. Okay, so this belongs in here. I was thinking of taking it out, but actually keeping it in here is what makes it clean. I am Puerto Rican. You do have a lot of stuff. I know. I keep declaring and shit keeps appearing, you guys. It never ends. Okay. This toss. Okay. Like, what do I use these for? I honestly never use these things because I keep like, I don't need it. What kind of work you trying to do? Online health and wellness coaching. Like, I'm gonna do a membership where I'm gonna upload monthly programs with recipes, workout program, and we also gonna have like everything you need for like peak mental health. We focus on mind, body, and food, but everything is gonna be based like neuroscience, like how we're working with how we naturally are. Because sometimes you create something that is just not, you going against your nature, so that's why you fail. That's gonna be my focus for my coaching, and I'm gonna be doing weekly live coaching calls as well, so I can answer any calls or anything. Nena, ¿qué pasó, nene? Okay. I honestly don't have many nail polishes. Like, I literally just have these 4 nail polishes. I toast everything I had in the last splurge. I have these lipsticks that I keep saying I'm gonna give away for Christmas presents, but they've been like, it's been like 2 years and I still have them. So A, I either never gave them away, or B, they just expired, so I'm just gonna toss that away. That was a waste of money. I did have one. I was thinking about it the other day, so I'm gonna throw this. Because this one broke. The highlights broke, so I was out of highlights. These ones are the ones I always use, and they were running out, and the lid broke. And then I was thinking the other day, I was like, I'm pretty sure I had another one. Here it is. So I'm just gonna toss that one away. I think yesterday's lesson was for the whole week. Am I right? Brand new. Yay! I am a highlight girly. I know there are girlies that are more blush. I am a highlight girly, so I'm so happy. Now this is the real struggle, you guys. My makeup. I got rid of all my eyeshadows, but the only eyeshadows I cannot get rid of, it's this one. And I'm just noticing that my toddler was in here and destroyed a lot of them. Can I save them? Let me see if I can save them. Okay, I am saving them. Let me get another one. I saved it. I'm so happy. Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
What's up?
mommy.
Dime.
Do you need to wake up?
I'm cleaning the makeup that you destroyed me.
No.
I fixed it. She's gorgeous. Ah. All of my eyeshadows are from Jeffree Star. Jeffree being Jeffree. I love this palette.
No wake up, okay?
Ah! This is from Jeffree Star as well. And can you tell my daughter was here? Let's see if I can fix it. Yes.
No face.
Oh, look at you, Tutu. I love it. You look so pretty.
No picture. Alright?
All right.
No. You 50 and you 5 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
And you stories and you better and you get me and you just do it.
Wow. Are you sure?
Yes.
Holy guacamole.
Chicken news. I can tell. Yeah. And no wake up. Mommy?
But I love makeup, Luna.
No.
Makeup makes me feel pretty.
No wake up.
Oh, please.
Okay. Now what's this? 10 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
Get loose. Okay? Starting. Wake up.
I fixed it. I didn't know I could fix this.
What happened?
Luna happened.
Not me.
I fixed it.
Not me, mommy.
This one is gorgeous. Fate is riding with you if it's no, this is makeup. This is my makeup. I'm just a girl who loves makeup. Look
No
how gorgeous
makeup.
this is.
Oh, what's this?
I don't even remember when was the last time that I actually did a good makeup on me. Stunning. This was broken. Trash. As long as I have my Jeffree Star, I don't need anything else. Okay, what is this? Cuidado, Luna. Uh-oh, I just found something that I'm probably not gonna be happy that I found. Yeah. This is something I made for my ex. I just found this shit. This is a tongue scraper and I never use it. Obviously, it's hiding. I don't see it. But this is for like... But I have a sensitivity and things that are like this metal, I like, oh, it makes me bad. So that's why I barely ever use it because I don't like the feel of metal. Ugh. Just touching this right now, it's giving me a feeling in my fucking teeth. Okay, so I really like this palette, but it's open and broken. So I think I'm gonna toss it. Let it go, let it go. Do I have, I mean, in this palette, I should have a yellow somewhere. Luna. I do have yellows, okay. Bro. Actually, let's put a new one and take the old one out since we're already here cleaning and decluttering. I can't find the old one, but I just put the new one in there. Nah, take the old one out. Full declutter. What you doing? Don't touch that. Where's the other one? Here it is. There. Easy. Easy. Easy, Luna. Easy. Okay, so I'm gonna toss this palette.
Mommy, Nick.
What time is it? Okay, I still have time. Look at that.
Your face, you color.
These are lipsticks.
I wanted to see it.
Lipstick.
That was so cool.
Uh-huh.
I can have a lipstick. I love it.
I know you do, Mommy.
Yeah, and Luna and Mommy.
Really?
I can't wash your hands. Mommy?
Okay. Oh, this is cute. And it's brand new. I barely have used it.
Wow.
I could put this like, I should make like a travel bag. And I could put this on like a makeup travel bag. Anyways. This should go over here and this will go over here. Perfect. I have a bunch of makeup brushes that I don't use them. Holy whoa.
Mommy,
Happy
okay.
Thursday, you too.
Bye-bye, guys. What are you doing?
I think I can use this for a blush. I should use this for a blush. I need to get me a blush. Talking about getting me a blush, here it is. Thank you for finding it. Okay.
It's my toys.
That's not a toy, Mommy. Come on, go. think I'm gonna throw all of this away. Brow pencil.
It's pretty. You're so pretty. You wake up. It's so pretty. You wake up.
What the heck and what is this thing?
What happened? What happened, Mommy?
I have no idea. What is that?
I get happy.
Eyeliner. I haven't used eyeliner in years.
Ears.
In years.
Oh no! It's your head nice. Hi guys, today's my makeup and my mommy.
You're doing good. Oh, I think this is an eyeliner. Yeah.
That's my boo-boo.
Thank you.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Luna. Nena, no. Ay, don't touch my shirt. Ay. Ay, Luna. I try to keep the makeup mess as little as possible, and now it's Luna making a disaster. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Makeup is cleaned, decluttered. Where the hell did all of this come from?
Where's my pencils? Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. let's also take advantage and put all of the toothbrush behind here. Okay. This is done, this is done. This is done. This. This. I guess. Prayers. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate your prayers and everything. I know, right? A good stretch. Okay, so there's really not much to do here. I need to clean that. Let me get another baby wipe. That will be one more room out of the way. Yes, it will. Because basically, this is all I needed to do in this room. So. Very gorgeous.
Mommy,
Yeah.
I can't wash your hands. I can't wash your hands.
Yes.
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome. Woo! Just keep walking. All right. We're done. All right, guys. Now I'm gonna have to let you guys go.
Maya, wait.
Cause, oh shit. There's a master class that I'm gonna take now.
Ugh.
Okay. How can it? Oh, Google Calendar. Okay. Here's my calendar. Here it is. I have a master class now. Yeah, I'm opening the links and get it ready. I need a table. Okay, manifest. Let's see. Florida. Okay, they haven't started yet. That's good. Okay, guys. All right. So I'm gonna have to leave you. 99 likes. Thank you. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to let you guys not go now because I'm gonna watch a masterclass. Thank you, everybody who liked. Thank you, everybody who subscribed. Woo! We ended with 100. Thank you. I'm gonna take a master class now. It's gonna start anytime, so I'm gonna finish preparing real quick. Thank you all for being here with me, decluttering with me. We're gonna continue the cleaning and decluttering tomorrow in the chat, and I will see you all tomorrow.